bird, love is in the air. Spring is everywhere. A little bird, he told me so. He said,
hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you this super easy and fun little Easter activity and DIY. It's like freaking so simple, and you can actually make these really inexpensive, especially if you have like a lot of this stuff hanging around your house. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own confetti eggs, and these are super fun for like little kids, you know, on Easter. You could even like maybe do like an Easter egg hunt with these, and then they can like afterwards just like crack them on each other's heads or whatever. I mean, they are very lightweight. This allows for a lot of creativity. You can design your eggs however you want. You can change up the color of tissue paper or the confetti. You can even make your own confetti with whatever you want. But I just thought that I would show you guys how to do this because I remember when I was a little kid, I watched my neighbor's mom make these, and I thought that they were so cool and they were so fun. And so I'm finally getting a chance. I'm actually really happy that I even remembered how to, since I was so little when I saw her do this. But I did remember how to, and also I want to say that like right now it's nighttime because I forgot that I had to do something tonight. I had to go out. So you'll see that in the next clip it's like totally daytime and a lot brighter than the video that it actually is right now. So I'm sorry about that. And yeah, I hope you guys try this out, and anyways, enjoy the video. So what you're going to need for this tutorial is obviously some eggs, however many eggs that you are planning on decorating or creating into confetti eggs. I'm just going to do 3 today for the purpose of the video. You're going to need like a little Tupperware or like some kind of container to keep the contents of the egg in, and you can also just save the egg yolks and the egg whites to make a casserole, breakfast casserole, or scrambled eggs, or whatever you want to use them for. You're going to need a knife. I like to use a butter knife because I just feel like it works a lot easier. But anything that you can just lightly just tap the top of the egg off and get the stuff out of it. You're going to need some Elmer's glue. This is just a little mini bottle. You're also going to need some little dyeing, like a dyeing kit. If you're planning on coloring your eggs, like any different colors, but it also looks cute, like even just white eggs. I mean, it works both ways, but I'm actually going to put a little bit of color on the eggs, so you're going to need some coloring dye. Also, I recommend if you are planning on dyeing the eggs, dye them before you actually crack them open. It's just a lot easier, and you know, it doesn't really matter if the inside of it's dyed or not. I mean, if you do choose to dye them afterwards, or after you've already cracked them open, and then the inside will be all colorful or whatever, but I mean, they're going to get destroyed anyways, so the outside is really all that matters. You're going to need some tissue paper. Any color works. I just have this like really cute little baby pink color. You can also use like assorted colors, you know, different colors, whatever you want, but I just chose pink because it reminds me of Easter. And then you're going to need confetti. I actually got the Easter grass, but it's paper. I'm just going to cut it up a little bit smaller because you could leave it like this, it doesn't matter. But this was 40% off at Hobby Lobby, and it was originally $1.99, so 40% off of that. And then, but I actually recommend using like the paper confetti, like the little circles. Like you can find them at like Walmart and stuff. I think that looks better and it also works better, but you can even like make your own confetti if you want to by cutting up tissue paper if you're like on a budget or something. But I got this because it was on sale, and you can use any kind of confetti that you want in any color. So the first thing you're going to do is obviously dye them if you want to, but since I'm using the little color snaps, they're like little Q-tips, it's going to be way easier for me to do this, and I don't need to do it before. But if you're using like a traditional like dye kit where you like dip it in the water or whatever, then you should do it before you actually crack the egg open. But since I have these little handy things, I'm just going to do it afterwards. So you're going to take your egg, and at the very top of it, you're going to take your knife, and you're just going to very carefully crack the top of it. Just a little circle around the very top, around like the perimeter, or what's around the top of the egg. And you can even use like the heavy part of it to help, crack it a lot easier. But just be careful that you don't get any of like, you don't need the hole to be any bigger than it really needs to be. Okay, so there you see that I have cracked the egg open. Now you're just going to dump out the little inside into this little bowl. Sometimes you have to poke a little hole in the yolk to actually get it to run out. And yeah, just let all this stuff, sometimes it'll get stuck and you can like just scrape it out with the knife. Okay, so now my egg is empty and I can just start peeling the little, like the shell, like the little pieces of broken shell. I can just start peeling that away to get like a clean edge. Okay, so that's what it looks like afterwards, and it really doesn't even perfect on the edges since we're going to be covering it up anyways. But this is probably about an inch in diameter. So now all you need to do is just go rinse out the inside of the egg because you don't want any of the confetti to be sticking to it. So yeah, just rinse it with water to get all that sticky stuff out of there. Okay, so I've washed out the other 2 eggs that I'm going to be doing today. And one of the ways that you can tell if it's clean or not is by when you're washing it out, just run your finger like this on the side of it, and if you feel the little slimy membrane, then it's not clean. But when you don't feel that anymore, then you know that you've got it all cleaned out. Okay, so you're going to need to let the eggs dry. They don't really have to be too dry, but I mean you want them to be dry enough so where the confetti won't stick to the inside of it. But while I'm doing that, I'm just going to decorate my egg with my little Easter egg dyeing thing. So after I have allowed for my eggs to dry and I've decorated them all nice and cute, I just have here in this bowl some confetti, and all you have to do is just stuff the confetti into the top of the egg. So now you can see that that's all stuffed full. Okay, so moving on to actually covering up the little tops of the eggs. You're just going to take some tissue paper, and you are going to, all you have to do is cut a little piece. I have 2 pieces here, I believe. That's just a little square that's big enough to cover the opening of the egg. So now all you do is you just take your glue, and you're just going to go around the outer part of the opening of the egg with the glue. Then just cover up the little opening with a little tissue paper. You're going to press it down so that it sticks to the glue. Tissue paper sticks to the glue. That's pretty much it. Now, if you want to make sure that it stays on like extra well, or the confetti stays in there extra well, then you can just double up the tissue paper. But I really feel like it's unnecessary. I mean, just one little piece will do the trick. But that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to do the same thing for the other eggs. So that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you found it easy and helpful. And I just want to wish everyone a happy Easter, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! big enough to cover the opening of the... Hey, get out.